Okay guys, well this little this little project is quick and easy. Actually the prep work probably takes longer than the actual building of the mousetrap, but the idea behind this mousetrap is that it catches a lot of mice, it kills them quickly, and is safe for other animals. You're not going to poison other animals with mouse poison, and if any of you guys use mouse poison, you should stop now. It's an awful, awful thing. When dogs and cats, pets get into it, it is a terrible way to die. I've seen it, and it's not pleasant. So do not use poison. Use this method. Now all you're using for bait here is peanut butter, and the rest is in the actual trap. So I'll show you guys the material here quickly. It's got some tools in the way. All you need is a 5-gallon pail, some sort of coffee can with a smooth surface. I like using coffee cans because they have these little grooves in there that actually hold the peanut butter in place. Peanut butter, some sort of pipe. I just have some 3/4 inch PVC piping, and some haywire, and some drill bits and tools, a hacksaw, that sort of thing. But anyway, to get started, all you have to do is take your bucket, coffee can, and what's going to happen is your coffee can is going to sit in the bucket like this and spin. So all I have to do is drill a couple of holes on either side of the bucket for this to slide into. Now I'm just actually lining it up with the handle, which is nice because now I can actually carry it around and move it around where I want it to go. I just drill a couple of holes here. This is not rocket science, it's a mouse trap, so no measuring involved really. Take this out. Drill those 2 holes here, and then drill 2 holes dead center in your can. Okay, now that you have your holes drilled, take this. You want to make sure to get your can cleaned out as good as possible, because any weight in there will keep it from spinning properly. Now that that's done, all I'm going to do is measure my pipe. I'm just going to make it a little longer than the bucket, and cut the pipe. Slide in like that. Pretty easy. And then you just slide the pipe in through the bucket, through the coffee can, like so. And it just spins like that. And all I do is take some haywire. I'll just cut a couple of pieces of wire. You don't have to do this, but I do, just in case the dogs get into it or a squirrel or something. He won't actually pull that out. Then I just take another smaller bit here. drill a couple of holes through the pipe. And I just use the hay wire to secure it in place around the handle. Hold that down. And I'll do the same thing on this side. Like I was saying before, this is a very efficient mouse trap. I've seen this type mouse trap catch 30 mice in one night. Now the only problem is that sometimes they're not all dead and you got to dispose of them, but that's not that hard to do. Not a mess they do. It's definitely worth it. See how that spins? Now you can, if it causes problems and it starts sliding to one side, but you should be checking it every morning and applying more bait. And all that does is once we apply some peanut butter onto it, now all I'm going to do with the peanut butter is just take a couple of big spoonfuls onto a board. Close that up. And then all I do is paint it on, but I don't go too far to the edge. I just stay in the center. So what the mouse has to do is actually climb up over and climb up onto the can. And what happens is he climbs up on there and the can just rolls. The mouse falls into the bucket. Very easy, very simple. And it works very well. And, you can leave the bucket empty, but what I tend to do is, it might not seem very nice, but hey, trying to catch mice, is I fill the bucket up with about, I don't know, not quite half full of water. What it does is it keeps the walls of the bucket smooth so the mice can't actually claw their way out, and it kills them a lot faster, and it holds the bucket down. So let's say there's a squirrel or a dog trying to get in there, trying to get at this thing or tip it or drag it somewhere. It's going to have a hard time when there's water in there. This is the finished product, basically. And all you do is fill it full of water, set it up close to the edge of the wall where mice can crawl up onto the pipe, and they just run up there, get on here, and roll right off. Works very well, and it's very efficient.